Top 5 female serial killers. Mary Ann Cotton, born 1832, was an English murderer, convicted and hanged for killing 3 of her 4 husbands, apparently in order to collect on their insurance policies. She may have had as many as 21 victims, including 11 of her 13 children. She chiefly used arsenic poisoning, which caused severe gastric pain and rapid decline of health. 1873, after Charles Edward Cotton died. The doctor who attended Charles had kept samples, and they tested positive for arsenic. He went to the police, who arrested Mary Ann and ordered the exhumation of Charles' body. She was charged with his murder, although the trial was delayed until after the delivery of her 13th and final child in Durham Jail on January 10, 1873, whom she named Margaret Edith Quick Manning Cotton. Sorensen Gunn is born on November 11, 1859 in Norway. She immigrated to the U.S. in 1881. In 1884, she married Mads Ditlev Anton Sorensen in Chicago, Illinois, and had 4 children. She killed her 2 daughters, Myrtle and Lucy. She may also have killed both of her husbands and all of their children, on different occasions. Her apparent motives involved collecting life insurance, cash and other valuables, and eliminating witnesses. In late 1906, Bell told neighbors that her foster daughter, Jenny Olson, had gone away to a Lutheran college in Los Angeles. In fact, Jenny's body would later be found buried on her adoptive mother's property. On April 28, 1908, her farmhouse was burnt down. 4 bodies were found inside the house. One of the bodies was that of a woman who could not immediately be identified as Gunnis, since she had no head. The head was never found. The bodies of Gunnis' children were found still in their beds. Smutzer took a dozen men back to the farm and began to dig and discover the body of Jenny Olson, vanished December 1906, 2 unidentified children, Andrew Helgelian. Reports estimate that she killed between 25 and 40 people over several decades. Ana and Maria de Jesus Gonzalez were 2 sisters from the Mexican state of Guanajuato. During the 1950 through the mid-1960, the sisters ran Rancho El Angel, called the Bordello from Hell. When the police picked up a woman named Josefina Gutierrez, a procuress, on suspicion of kidnapping young girls in the Guanajuato area, and during questioning, she implicated the 2 sisters. Police officers searched the sisters' property and found the bodies of 11 men, 80 women and several fetuses, a total of over 91 bodies. When the girls became too ill, lost their looks, or stopped pleasing the customers, they killed them. They would also kill customers who showed up with large amounts of cash. The Gonzalez sisters were each sentenced to 40 years in prison. In prison, Delfina died due to an accident, and Maria finished her sentence and dropped out of sight after her release. Yuki Ishikawa, born 1897, was a Japanese midwife and serial killer. In the 1940s, there were many babies in her maternity hospital. But the parents of these infants were poor and unable to raise their children. In order to solve this dilemma, Ishikawa chose to neglect numerous infants. Many of them died as a direct result of this abuse. It is estimated that she killed at least 103 babies. Later, she also attempted to gather payment for these murders. She and her husband, Takeshi, solicited large sums of money from the parents of the infants. A doctor, Shiro Nakayama, was also complicit in the scheme in falsifying death certificates. On January 12, 1948, 2 police officers from the Wasita police station accidentally found the remains of 5 of Ishikawa's victims. Autopsy performed on the bodies of the 5 babies, and proved that they had not died of natural causes. She and Takeshi were arrested on January 15, 1948. On further investigation, the police found over 70 more dead bodies. Ishikawa was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Takeshi and Dr. Shiro Nakayama were each sentenced to 4 years imprisonment. The couple appealed their sentences, and in 1952, the Tokyo High Court revoked the original sentence. They sentenced Ishikawa to 4 years in prison, and Takeshi to 2 years. Elizabeth Bathory, a countess, was born in Transylvania, Hungary, in 1560. She has been described as the most vicious female serial killer in all recorded history. She has been nicknamed the Blood Countess and Countess Dracula. She reportedly believed that human blood would keep her looking young and healthy. Since her family headed the local government, Bathory's crimes were ignored until 1610. King Matthias II assigned Georgi Thurzo, the Palatine of Hungary, to investigate. Thurzo went to Kset Castle on December 30, 1610, and arrested Bathory and 4 of her servants, who were accused of being her accomplices, Dorotnya Semtish, Ilona Jo, Katerina Banica, and Janos Ugvary. Thurzo's men found 1 girl dead, 1 dying, and another woman was found wounded while others were locked up. The countess was put under house arrest. Elizabeth herself was not put on trial, because of her family's standing, but she was shut up in Kset Castle, held in solitary confinement in a room whose windows were walled up. She was 54 when she died there in August 1614. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more video.